What's going on, guys? I was just feeling under the weather, but I want to make this video. I was reading an article, and brother Stevante Clark put a smile on my face. It was a young man. You know, if you go back, and his brother was killed by the cops, man, and there was mistaken of a cell phone, and he was vandalizing cars, and got killed in his mother's backyard. And you know, Stevante Clark, he made a statement. You know, he was upset. He marched down to City Hall in Sacramento. He was going against Mr. Steinberg, who was the mayor of Sacramento, said we want justice. He want the police officers to be accountable for killing African Americans. And, you know, I think he has a great, you know, he has the ability to say that, and that's a good assessment. And I want to say is this, man, he's announcing to run for mayor. And I don't think this is a joke. This is real serious. And he's not doing it just to avenge his brother's death. He's doing this because he wanted to make a statement. He wanted to create a beautiful transition, man, a positive correlation between law enforcement and African Americans, create mental institutions, man. You know, because he even stated that before when he went to prison and he got out, he said he had mental issues. He had no guidance. And as a young man, you know, him getting into politics, I think this is extremely vital. And he has my full support, man, and I hope he becomes very successful in the year 2020, a couple years, man, and actually be the mayor of Sacramento and just do great things, man, for the black community. Because at the same time, man, we need this. We need young black men to really just stick together, man. You got a black woman that's ahead of the Justice Department, man, in a city in Georgia. I mean, as men, this is our crown rule, man. This is our legacy, and I just think that, you know, hopefully he has a great cabinet, people that can advise him to make the necessary decisions, man, to help the residents of Sacramento. Probably, you know, hopefully, man, just have the ability to, you know, speak up for people who can't speak for themselves, man. And he want to create recreation centers, computer labs, have different African Americans to compete for the STEM careers, and just put in value in education more than entertainment. And you know, I was listening to Sub-Zero on my way from a meeting, man, and Sub-Zero was just talking about in the back in his videos that we have to value education. This is why, like, the Asians, and you have the Jewish people, you have people and other ethnic groups that's doing great things, man, and just surpassing us, man, on the economic level and the academics, because not because they're smarter than us, because they put their time into something that's valuable, that's going to help and prolong the generation, you know, as they have this short time here on this earth. And we have to do that. It's nothing wrong with loving entertainment, but all entertainment is not good. And I just think that, you know, with this is going to really help Stevante Clark, man, on this mission. And I just think that this would be a great relation to other African Americans, black boys. Like, listen, we can be something. We can be attorneys. We can be doctors, man. We can be have these great professions, man, and really help move our country into a great way, man. And so I just think this is a good thing for Mr. Stevante Clark. I had seen shouts out to Ann. Hi, sweetie. Shout out to you. You know, I know you made a little video on this too. Yours will probably be a little longer, but man, I'm just very ecstatic, man. I believe he has a successful campaign. Maybe get the money, get the funds, man. Have a campaign manager. And I like with him his transparency when he said, listen, I don't have that much education. I'm not the smartest and I'm not the dumbest, but I am going to try while I still have breath in my body. And we're going to do something great, man, here in Sacramento, so that any other black kids, man, don't have to suffer from this, man. Don't have to suffer from being brutalized by law enforcement. And I just think this is a #1 stepping stone for Stevante Clark. I think he's going to be very successful, and it's just really cool, man. So I'm going to have the link in the description box, man. You guys can check that out though. But Stevante Clark is running for mayor of the city of Sacramento, man. And a lot of people, man, people in Dr. Boyce Watkins' channel was belittling him, saying he's ignorant, he's dumb, he doesn't know anything, he was acting like a Jack A, you know, with Don Lemon and all this stuff, man. But listen, at the same time, man, I mean, he was very emotional, and you know, it's just happening heat in the moment. It was just a lot of frustration because in America, you know, it was found off racism and capitalism. Technically, as African Americans, this is our country, man, and we need to get it back. We need to, I mean, I know this is why the depression of white people, because when they start waking up and realize that, man, we really technically benefited off of the ancestors of African Americans, man. And I just don't know how to say it. And it just looks like we live in a world that nobody cares, man, of the dysfunction and the harsh reality that people have to come across, man, in order for us to benefit just great things, man, here on this, like, you know, our businesses or houses, man, the suburban areas, man. You got the ghettos here. I mean, it should be a ghetto here in 2018 in America, man. But we all understand that all happened. You know, they stripped our resources away. In 1865, that eliminated. They had the black codes. Andrew Johnson enforced that. So I mean, Dred Scott case. A lot of African Americans, man, was really just pushing through, man. Just couldn't vote. Had a poll tax, grandfather clause. They want us to continuously divide, man, and poison the music, man. It's all kinds of stuff, man. So because they need destruction, they need terror. You got people who invest in these privatized prison complexes, man, so they need people to be in these jails. And so at the same time, if everybody was conscious and a good harmony and peace, none of this would make sense. And you know, he's starting to wake up, starting to realize this. And I'm speaking for Stevante Clark. I just think that, you know, this is even if he doesn't win, at least this will be a great attempt and a good positive reinforcement for this young man, instead of him just being out in the streets, you know, trapping. I mean, at least he's utilizing this to be successful. It's funny, man, how the universe works. I was in the shower thinking about this, man. Stevante Clark just running for, you know, or me just like becoming an attorney or something, man, because another young black man, you know, to not suffer like this, man, and just need someone to actually have that hell's weight in the Justice Department, man, that can really just make life a little bit easier, man, and just so we can walk around America with some type of dignity, man, because I mean, we work so hard in this country, man, and I just think that no one really cares. And so I think this is a good stepping stone for this young man. We need his support. Continue to support him, and I will. You know, if any other black man want, man, yes, he maybe have a grill. Yeah, he may not have the best education, like I said before, but this is a great attempt, and I'm telling you, man. And a man that's going into politics is a great thing, man. So maybe you have a good mass agenda, man, great agenda for young black men. You know, people that's incarcerated, maybe they can get that expunged if they really want to work hard, man, and get themselves together, man, and cooperate and just improve themselves and be productive citizens in corporate America if they want to choose that route. You get what I'm saying? They have to go all through this harsh and going through the hoops and loops, man, just to take care of their livelihood, man. And, you know, it's just a lot of things I think that just need to be adjusted. You can work on the infrastructure, man. You can work on young black men, you know, just, you know, it's a lot of young black men that's just getting locked up, man, for paying child support. Maybe you can kind of reflect the child support system. It's all many things, man, when you have an office. So he just need the right people in his corner. So that's all I got to say about this situation, man. I think it's a great thing. So hopefully he will be successful and succeed, man, against Steinberg. So that's all I got to say, man. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Stevante Clark, continue to do what you do, man. Get in office. I'm out.